Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
assholeconsulting.com. Go there if you have questions. I have answers as long as you have money that you would give to me. That way exchange happens. And it actually could, hey, if you're on the fence about using Asshole Consulting, this all goes to account for GDP. You are helping produce GDP by paying me. Hi, asshole. I'm about to be graduated college senior with a toilet bowl worthy degree in history. No, actually, a toilet bowl has a lot more functional use and purpose in society than a history degree. I started pursuing this degree with encouragement from my parents that I should attend law school, which appears to be an even bigger scam these days than most undergrad liberal arts degrees. I've pretty much killed off my prior ambitions of law school, and through the soul-sucking process of gaining my humanities degree, I've become incredibly disillusioned with the education as a whole. The only thing worthwhile I got from being $30,000 in debt is that I've become much more right-wing and conscious of how left-wing parasites have set up a self-defeating system. I love reading and studying topics on my own time, something that I hated to do under the authority of a shitty teacher. I'm pretty much at a loss as to what to do now. I have worked 2 different bottom-level corporate jobs, but these were largely staffed by other liberal arts degree losers, and I didn't particularly like them. If there was some way into STEM at this point, I'd love to do it, but at this point I'm looking at joining the military, which I would have done prior without parental nudging into college. You should... I know your parents don't hate you, but you should never listen to their advice again. Ever. How does one break into an actual productive position from this point on while also being able to pay off student debt? Should I just take the career or out of the military, though I worry about a future Democrat president will make it even worse than it was under Obama? Dude, it's going to suck ass no matter what. Is self-study and entrepreneurship the only answers at this point, or should I somehow try and get back to school for STEM? Sorry if this was a bit long. Thank you thank you in advance. All right. You have 2 choices. The military, which is the route I'd recommend because it'll pay. You can maybe go in as an officer, but I'm hearing more and more often that they prefer having engineer and real degrees, not history degrees. But you can get into the military and they'll help you pay off your debt. But regardless of whether you're in the military or not, you have to go back to college no matter what. The only real purpose of going to the military would be to help you pay off your student loans. And then the secondary and tertiary reasons would be so you have like access to the VA for the rest of your days. And the tertiary one would be the outside chance you love the military, you go career, you put your 20 in or 40 in because you love it so much. But that's not the primary reason you'd be going into the military. So that again, that only addresses your financial issues. You still have no skills. You are no different. Okay, you are different. You are like $30,000 in the hole than where you were when you graduated from high school. That's how you're different from me. Maybe you're a little taller, maybe a little more buff. But otherwise, yeah, the only difference between you now and you like 4 years ago is that you're $30,000 poorer. So you got to go back. Now, thankfully, you knocked out all your prereqs. So if the military doesn't pan out, you can go back for STEM. But again, as you well know on this channel, there are other things that you don't necessarily have to go to STEM. You don't have to get a 4-year degree. There are, again, the programming boot camps. There's your self-study. There's your certifications. There's all this other stuff. Not an easy route. You got to go and study hard. You got to do a lot of self-study. You got to skill up. You got to take a bunch of prereqs and, and a lot of these schools, programming boot camps aren't free, although there are some free ones. But it's a world of self-discipline and self-study, and you have to put the dedication into it to go ahead and finally get to the point where you'd be hired. There's trade school. You know all the options. You know all the options. The larger point is you done fucked up. Now you get to go back and start more or less all over again. But this time, before you do that, put the time and effort into figuring out what it is you want to study that's going to pay in the end. Because I know a lot of people, I tried this STEM degree, and I tried that STEM degree. Just stop. Take the time to figure out what realm and subfield of STEM and IT or trade school you want to go and become, and then pursue it. And if that means you got to take a year off, and I think you have the right to live with your parents. If your parents sent you down this path. You have every right to live with them rent-free. So don't feel guilty if like, oh God, I'm living with my folks rent-free. Should I pay? No, not at all. Not fucking at all. But yeah, no matter what, you're going to have to go back for a real trade or skill. No matter what. And the military may make that a little bit easier and bide you some time. And give you something to do, too. Yeah, no, I do like your idea going into the military. But no matter what, you are... Is it entrepreneurship? No. I mean, unless you come up with a great idea. No, you're not... You don't even know how to do accounting, man. You know how to cite dates, which you yourself know is pretty pathetic, all right? So unless all of a sudden you came across, like, the next automobile or the airplane, I would eschew entrepreneurship for now. So, anyway, hope that helps out. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.